Smith took off his armor that weighed 100 pounds. Then he casually threw it onto the table. Unexpectedly, the table immediately collapsed. At this moment, Smith felt incomparably light and relaxed. He immediately launched a fierce attack on his opponent. That's right, the reason he took off the armor was because he was fighting someone. Smith easily defeated his opponent. But just as he was about to completely kill his opponent, a powerful man suddenly appeared. With just one punch, he defeated Smith. Smith was extremely shocked. Why was the man before him so powerful? Little did he know, this man was actually William, the #1 fighter in the country. Although William had defeated Smith, he did not tell Smith his true identity, because William had a secret that was hard to reveal. All of this had to be traced back to 3 days earlier. At that time, William was still in another city. He saw on the road that someone was holding a martial arts competition. One gang member, after defeating his opponent, should have stopped there, but the gang member actually wanted to kill the opponent directly. William immediately went on stage to stop the gang member, and then easily defeated him. But the gang member refused to admit defeat. He even called 5 or 6 helpers to beat up William together. Unexpectedly, William quickly defeated them all. The onlookers all cheered for William. William's deeds also spread throughout the country. Everyone praised William's actions. Only one person hated William to the extreme. This person was the gang boss. The gang boss thought William had made her lose face, so she ordered a citywide manhunt for William. She was determined to make William pay a heavy price. On the other side, William soon learned about this matter. He immediately panicked. Although William was highly skilled in martial arts, he had a wife. With only William alone, it was impossible to protect his wife under the gang's tight encirclement. So William could only hide his identity and take his wife to flee from the city. They came to his wife's father's home. His wife's father owned a martial arts school. Her father was already old. After learning about William's deeds, he immediately decided to make William the next owner of the martial arts school. But the disciples in the school were not convinced. One disciple even openly cursed that the master was blind. Why should the newcomer William become the owner? But the next second, William sent the disciple flying into a wall 20 meters away. William never got angry when people insulted him, but he would not allow anyone to insult his father-in-law. At this moment, the senior disciple stood out. He was not only the earliest disciple taken in by the father, but also very skilled in martial arts. He challenged William. If William won, then they would be willing to accept William as the new owner. If William lost, then William would have to apologize to the bullied disciple. William confidently agreed. The two fought extremely fiercely. Every move from the senior disciple was a vicious killing strike. But every time William was about to hit the senior disciple, he stopped. He even caught him when the senior disciple fell. William unsurprisingly defeated the senior disciple. The senior disciple realized the huge gap in their strength. He expressed immense respect for William and was willing to accept William as the owner. The other disciples also all knelt before William as a way to show their recognition of him. The disciples raised their arms high, hoping William could lead them to make the martial arts school stronger. But just at this moment, a plaque suddenly flew in from outside the door. William handsomely caught the plaque. He looked toward the doorway. It turned out to be another martial arts school, School B, coming to cause trouble. The owner of School B, Smith, regarded William's school as a competitor. So today, he formally issued a challenge to William's school. If Smith won, then William would have to give him his father-in-law's martial arts school. William was about to teach Smith a lesson, but his father-in-law stopped him. It turned out Smith was one of the top 10 martial arts masters in the country. To defeat Smith, the strongest martial arts had to be used, but William was still in the stage of hiding his identity. Once he used his strongest martial arts, Smith would discover William's true identity. His father-in-law told William to wait with peace of mind. He would defeat Smith himself. The father-in-law handsomely picked up a large machete. He quickly forced Smith to retreat successfully, but Smith remained very calm. He disdainfully ripped his clothes apart and then took off the 100-pound steel armor he was wearing. Everyone was extremely shocked. It turned out Smith had been hiding his true strength all along. Not long after, Smith defeated the father-in-law. The father-in-law was seriously injured, but Smith still did not let him go. He actually wanted to kill the father-in-law directly. But just as he was about to act, William knocked Smith back with just one punch. Smith was extremely shocked. He had never seen such a powerful martial arts master, so he immediately asked William's identity. William calmly lied, saying he was self-taught. Smith did not believe it at all. They started fighting again. Just as William was about to completely defeat Smith, the father-in-law suddenly called out to William. He actually told William to admit defeat. Although William's martial arts were stronger than Smith's, Smith was very cunning and treacherous. He had a gun in his hand. Once William defeated Smith, then Smith would directly shoot and kill everyone. Unexpectedly, right after saying this, the father-in-law fainted. William pushed aside the many disciples and fiercely came before Smith. Smith was so frightened he kept retreating. Just as he was about to draw his gun, William actually admitted defeat. After hearing this, Smith instantly became proud. Little did he know, all of this was William's plan.